Hey YouTube, Grimscore11 here. So this is the updated deck profile I was talking about in my last video that I just uploaded. But anyways, this is what I'm running now, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna break up the deck like a discussion into 3 parts, like Monster, Magic, and Trap, or whatever. But anyways, I'm just gonna let you guys know what I'm running, so that way I don't have to do that while I'm talking about it, because the videos I plan on them being lengthy. I'm not really sure. I'll try to keep them, you know, like under 10 minutes, not anything ridiculous long, but I want to be able to go in depth about each thing and why I'm running each thing. So anyways, still playing 3. Fortress, I went to 2. I didn't like it at 2. I felt like I didn't draw it when I needed it. Even though I was running 3 gear frame and still run 3 gear frame and 2 peacekeepers, I felt like I didn't have it when I needed it. But anyways, and then we run 3 gear frame still. You need to run 3 gear frame. He searches Fortress. He searches these guys, peacekeepers, which I'll talk about some other plays and stuff when I get to the monster section. But pretty much, I was told about a play this weekend, and I completely misplayed because I didn't know it. But anyways, there's a cool play that you can do with these in combination with peacekeeper. Besides the little use gear frame, search peacekeeper, set peacekeeper, search out gear frame to make sure you have food for solidarity. Anyways, I got another little thing I'll tell you guys about in that other video, and then gear frame can also search force. So yeah, and you need to run 2 force. Don't run 1. 1 is not going to get you anywhere because force might as well be Monster Reborn in this deck, because if your fortress hits the grave, you can just drop force to the grave and get a fortress back. But anyways, I'll go into in depth about it in the next video. So then onto the gadgets. You play 2 of each. It is proven that you play 2 of each, and that is the best, because if you're playing any more than that, you're going to get clumpy gadgets, and you do not want that. You only play 3 gadgets if you're playing the 5th gadget, and the 5th gadget deck is, I don't know, the thinking behind it is, it's a 45 card deck, and supposedly on your first hand you're supposed to get 1 gadget, and then the rest of it, the whole thought behind it is every 5th card in the deck is going to be a gadget. Anyways, if you guys need to look up the 5th gadget, go do that, so that way I don't look like a complete idiot. And then, let's see, we'll move on to Magic. So we play double smashing because it is the greatest 1-for-1 I've ever seen, along with another card that I'm playing. Let's see, I moved down to double solidarity, and I did this because I felt like 3, as good as it was, it stacks, and it's still great. I just felt like I didn't need it. I mean, Fortress, once you get him out, he does enough work by himself. But Solidarity, I mean, it helps, but you don't need to run 3. I kind of figured, I don't know, I just kind of figured that out, and after talking to other gadget players and things like that. Double Fissure, main deck these, it's your monster hate. If something is out there that you can't get over, or if they just got a field of 1 beater or something, just fissure the thing. It's just like smashing. Let's see, and then we'll get on to the staple stuff. MST, doubles, a staple, back row hate, and then we play 1 book, 1 My Body as a shield. I played My Body over Starlight Road, and I'll talk about more about this, but pretty much because if I went for the Stardust play, it would wreck Solidarity once it hits the grave. And then we play 1 Reborn, Dark Hole, Pot Avarice, and Econ, and I'll explain all this stuff in the Magic card section, because like I said, I'm going to break those down. And then for trap cards, let's see, double 7 tools, because you guys need to be playing these. This is one of the greatest cards I've ever used. Double dust for more back row hate, popping solemn stuff all day long, which is annoying. Double compulse, I found where my other ones were. I let my friend borrow them because he was playing the really most random deck I'd ever seen. But anyways, I got them back, or got 1 of them back. I'm getting another rare one, so. And then we main deck an Oppression because it's good, and you can get rid of your own Oppression if you're trying to go for Fortress, and they keep saying I'll pay the 800. And then the Mirror Force, we main 1 D Prism now, as opposed to maining 2 or 3, because you don't really, it's good, and you probably should play it too, along with this thing. but considering the amount of card hate that I already have in here, I felt like I could make room for other stuff by removing. And this is a 41 card deck, and then finally Torrential. It's 41 cards, and I'm going to cut it down to 40. If I'm going to drop something, it's probably either going to be Econ or My Body as a Shield, just because they're not really needed. And I haven't playtested this new build much, but it's not really that different, so I don't expect too many variances. Alright, and then we'll start with the, here's the side. I don't play an extra deck because I don't have Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons because I'm an idiot. So we play 2 Kinetic Soldier, there you go. Great against Sam's, he turns into a wall that pretty much runs over Sheehan, and Sheehan isn't even a big deal with this deck. 2 Cyber Dragons. I moved them to the sideboard because if they want to go Chimera Tech on you, they have to side in Cyber Dragons, which will probably cause them some kind of pain because I'm not main decking them. They're there if I need them. I mean, if I ever get Chimera Techs or something, I'll probably drop them in, or just if I'm getting massively monster hated on. Double Prohibition, because once you know what you're playing, you can prohibit it. Playing 1 Chivalry, I would probably play 2 of this, but I mean, I hardly ever side this card in. It's just something that's good to have in case you need it, just like I'm going to be side decking Pulling the Rug as soon as I traded for them, so as soon as I get those in. Forbidden Lance, this is a good card. I wouldn't side deck. You could side deck 2. I'm not going to because I only have one and I don't feel like I need another one, so I'm not going to try and get it. But anyways, this card is good. I'll discuss this in the little video. I'll tell you what each one's do if you don't already know. Nobleman is good. It's great against a lot of stuff. When I played Scraps was the one game I shouldn't have lost at the regional I went to. And if I had sided these in, I wouldn't have lost them because the little Scrap Golem thing that doesn't get destroyed by battle. This would have got over that, and I probably would have won. But anyways, trying to let that go, and I still can't. I sideboarded limiter removal because I don't use it. Even though it's a staple in machines, I hate this card. I really do. Just because I hardly ever use it, I hardly ever need it because I don't feel like blowing up my own stuff. Because I never really go for the OTK. I never really push for it that often. I mean, that sounds really dumb. I don't know any other way to describe it besides I don't really use the card enough to support main decking it. Let's see, the next card's my other 2 Deep Prisons, which move to the sideboard. They're there if you need them, and you can side deck for them. Let's see, we side deck the other Bottomless. Yeah, it's a Japanese one, get over it. And then here is a tech card that I don't even remember having this card, but I threw it in. Soul Release. Oh my god, this is the coolest card. And if anybody can explain to me why to not run this card, tell me and I'll stop running it. But until then, I'm going to play it. Pretty much when you play Soul Release, you can remove up to 5 cards from play from either player's graveyard. So they are stacking a grave. You just remove it. It's cool. I like this card. It's good. Anyways, that is my updated Machina Gadget build. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the breaking it down into Monster Magic and Draft sections and describing all that good stuff. So yeah, look out for that. Until next time, see you guys.